Hi Pisces, welcome to your monthly reading for the month of September 2022. Let's get right into your reading and see what we have coming up for you this month. What the themes are. I feel like there is going to be a really big shift in your physical world. So whether that's you're moving somewhere or you're making like a choice or a decision to change your life or your lifestyle in some way, and it's really going to change everything. So it's like there's this one decision that you're making, something that you're deciding on, and I see you being very firm about it. This could have been something that you spent quite a bit of time really deliberating on, or really taking your time trying to understand what direction you want to move in. But I feel like this month, there's just something that's super crystal clear for you. And I feel like it's also, there's something that you have been working through that's really highlighted a really deep, either a wound or a blockage, something that needed to be addressed. And I feel like this is like the month where everything kind of comes to a head and you're able to, I'm hearing the word pivot. So it's almost like you're pivoting, you're choosing in what direction you want to pivot, what direction you want to go in that feels the most empowering for you. And it kind of feels like, you needed some time to be ready. And now you're ready. Like you're ready to make your choice. Let's crossing this Four of Cups for Pisces this month. You're definitely pulling your energy away from something, your emotions from something here. Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. Okay, interesting. So your emerging theme here. The Page of Pentacles. Okay. Set the foundation. The King of Wands. Really creative ideas that you're taking. I see you being very proactive about something this month. Like really taking the lead, taking charge. What's in the past here for Pisces? The Emperor. Near future. The Five of Cups. How are we feeling this month? How is Pisces feeling this month? Six of Cups. Environment. What's in the environment? Dreams and desires. A lot of fours this month here for you, which is all about building foundations, building stability, security, also balance, like being able to find balance in your life. And I feel like this has been a long time coming, actually. Alignment and balance. I feel like this is something you've been waiting for a very long time, and you're finally at a place where you want to rearrange things in your life, where you're ready to bring balance, anything that will help bring balance into your life. Final outcome. Six of Swords. You're definitely walking away from something, withdrawing from something, pulling your energy away from something that has had you feeling very unbalanced, or has had you feeling kind of a sense of lack in some area in your life. Like it was very unfulfilling, very ungrounded is what I'm hearing. And you're ready to kind of make your choice and decision to, it's like you're calling it on something. Like, I don't think this situation is going to change. I don't think this person's going to change. I don't think that this is for me. And I need to move in another direction. So there's a lot of changes in terms of your, like the way life is going to look for you. And I feel like these are the changes you're bringing in your own life. So let's look deeper into these cards here. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician. Yeah. So working very hard this month as well, working hard on bringing about the changes that you're desiring in your life. Don't be hard on yourself. Go easy on yourself. You may have a lot of things to do, a lot of pieces that are moving around in your life. So make sure that this month you are taking it one day at a time, that you're not going to be able to do everything all at once, all the dreams and all the things that you want for this new chapter in your life, like the way you want it to look. Just go easy on yourself and just stay focused on the everyday is kind of what I'm seeing, because I feel like this month there may be this, you may find yourself quickly like wanting to race to the finish line and then feeling frustrated with yourself of why am I not there yet, or being really hard on yourself. So make sure that you're kind to yourself and that you are forgiving and compassionate, because especially if there's like these really big moves that you're making, like if you're changing career and then you're moving out of some place or something along those lines, these things take time, and also on an emotional level, there could be some processing that you're doing as well. So continue to validate yourself, continue to validate your progress, focus on what you are getting done, what you are accomplishing, because that will only help to support further movement forward. It will help to encourage you and to make sure you pat yourself on the back here and not to be too hard on yourself of why am I not there yet? I just picked up on that real quick, so I feel like someone needed to hear that. Okay, Four of Pentacles and Four of Cups. What is it? I feel okay with the Four of Cups. I'm hearing protection. So some of you could be really protecting your energy. Some of you could also be in a place of healing, like you're healing your emotions, you're healing your heart. And I feel like you are needing to really just, it's not so much that I see you. Some of you could be spending a lot of time alone, but I feel like even if you're around other people, this could be a time in your life where you feel like you don't want to invest too much of your emotions into certain connections, relationships. It's almost like you just don't have the reserve or the energy for that right now. And so with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Cups, I feel like you're in a place of needing to really just be with yourself, needing to, again, find that stability. I feel like you're going to be spending a lot of time emotionally and maybe even could also be in your finances or something along those lines, especially because we have the Four of Pentacles. You are working to build that back up for yourself if you feel like there's been a depletion in some form or another. So whether emotionally, mentally, physically, whatever it is, it's like you're needing to rebuild this month, rebuild your energy, rebuild your emotions, kind of restore yourself. So you're very self-focused this month. You're healing. I feel like there's this deep healing that's happening here for you, which is very, very important. Two of Cups. Okay. There's a healing happening maybe within a connection as well for some of you, the Two of Cups. I feel like this energy is a bit on the heavier side. So, because I can feel the heaviness and the emotions. So, there's something healing here. What's going on here with the Two of Cups, the Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles? Okay, so there's a lot of information not being talked about, not being discussed. I'm seeing like there's someone here, and whether this is you or the person that you're dealing with, like someone keeping a lot of their thoughts to themselves is kind of what I'm seeing with the Seven of Swords. Like not really knowing what to do with how they feel and how they think, or like where do I put all this emotion, or where do I put all these thoughts? I feel like there's someone kind of keeping something to themselves or holding it in. The Seven of Swords. What else can we know about this? What's going on with the Seven of Swords? What does Pisces need to know about the Seven of Swords? Wow, okay, we have the Lovers. What else? I need to know. Someone's definitely holding back. Yeah, they're holding back. And then that could also relate to the Four of Cups and the Four of Pentacles as well, because sometimes this card is also about, not being emotionally available, kind of holding back their feelings, their emotions. Four of Pentacles can also be seen as like a bit of stubbornness, but I feel like this could be coming from someone else, like someone else that you're connected to, or there's some kind of stuck energy that doesn't want to move. There's like a little bit of guardedness. There's like this guardedness with some kind of connection or relationship here. Since they're the Two of Cups and the Lovers, I feel like this could be a very deep spiritual connection, something that is has a lot of those like soul lessons embedded into it. So the relationship itself tends to bring out a lot of our wounds and our triggers and that kind of thing. And there's someone here that is really holding back, not really being absolutely transparent with how they feel. Someone's definitely holding back, especially with communication. Yeah, someone's really in their heads, in their mind, like really confused. Someone's confused. Interesting. Seven of Cups, Two of Pentacles. But there is a change. There is a movement. Wow. Okay. Five of Pentacles. A feeling of emptiness. I don't feel like this is really coming from you, though, Pisces. I feel like you're moving in a completely different direction, but I feel like there's a relationship here that is feeling this. Someone feels like there's something in their life that is left undone or unfinished. Like there's this feeling of emptiness. Something feels really empty. Oh, wow. Heartbroken. Well, I did not expect all of these cards to come out. So these cards are just flying out, which is interesting. And the Five of Swords, the Three of Swords. Okay, there's quite a bit of emotions, quite a bit of pain, I would say. Then we have the Nine of Pentacles. I feel like there is someone here who, and look at that, I just looked at the bottom of the deck when you have the Four of Cups. Okay, I feel like you might be dealing with someone this month. So either someone comes and speaks to you, or kind of, you connect with someone, but there is someone who is definitely in their heads, they're in their emotions, but they're also holding back, but there's a lot that's going on underneath the surface. And I feel like someone here feels heartbroken that they lost out on an opportunity that could have resulted in a lot of happiness and joy, and they're now seeing and understanding like the reality of some kind of situation, or maybe some choices that they made. That's what I'm kind of feeling here. Almost like someone wasn't really, in the past, it's like they weren't really thinking of long-term consequences of how this may impact them in the future. Like, I think someone just kind of went along with something thinking that everything would be okay, everything would be fine. And now they're kind of feeling like there was a loss of something, a loss of a certain sense of happiness or fulfillment or satisfaction. I keep feeling like someone feels a bit empty, but they don't want to say that. Like, they don't want to come forward and say that. So they're holding back. But at the same time, they're holding back a whole lot of like emotions and feelings and thoughts. And that's showing up right in the middle of your reading. So I feel like for you, Pisces, you're on this new trajectory. You're kind of going on your own path. You're rebuilding something for yourself. But I also feel like there is an energy of either someone around you who feels this way about you in some kind of connection, If you feel like this is you as well, though, if you feel like there has been a relationship or some kind of connection where you felt unsatisfied or heartbroken, betrayed, not really knowing where to do, kind of feeling a bit stuck in that situation, I do feel like you're paving a new path for yourself. I feel like you are creating a new beginning, a new reality for yourself, because there's something in the past or something that's newly kind of finishing up here for you that just was not what you thought it was going to be. It was like almost feeling like you had high hopes going in, but then coming out, it was kind of disappointing. So that could also be an interpretation of these cards as well, if you do feel like this is you. So take that part as it resonates. But at the end of either way, I do feel like there's a chapter of that kind of relationship or the connection or that cycle ending here, and someone's kind of recalibrating. There's a recalibrating happening, and we're kind of switching gears and doing something different because we're calling it. Again, we're like saying, okay, this is just not working. I can't keep going down this path. This is not how I want things to be, and I'm going to make some changes. So, and I really want to feel free. I want to feel independent. I want to feel happy and satisfied, and that's the direction that I want to go in. So a lot of proactive movement and trying to bring balance back into one's life after perhaps a disappointing situation or something that just didn't turn out the way that we thought it was going to turn out. So I feel like someone here is really trying to find balance back into their life after something just not really working out the way that they may have even invested a lot of their energy into it, but it's just kind of like, I don't want to invest any more of my energy into this. So take that part as it resonates, because that could also be you as well, if that's how you're feeling about a certain situation in your life here. Okay, Page of Pentacles. So I love this. This is the theme of your reading here. We have new beginning, getting started on something different. I feel like some of you may be like going for a new job. You could be moving to a new location. You could be starting a business, a brand new business, something that you've never done before, or you've never done something in a certain way before. Some of you could just be I don't know, just switching jobs, something along those lines, but you're willing to kind of start laying brick by brick. Some of you are even willing to like start over again on something. So this is all about rebuilding, restructuring as well. And also watering the parts of your life that you know will really bring you growth and abundance. And I feel like there's a healing that's kind of happening there for you as well. So what do we need to know about this Page of Pentacles, this new beginning for Pisces here that they're putting their energy into? Yeah. So this is coming from you walking away again from something. So there's a lot of cards of here walking away, detaching yourself from some kind of situation, especially because we also have the Four of Swords here. We have the Six of Swords. A lot of these cards are about just walking away from something that just felt very draining, is what I'm hearing, very draining. And you're rebuilding that energy here. You're rebuilding and you're kind of like starting over again. But I feel like this new beginning is going to feel really good here. So what else do we need to know about this Eight of Cups, Page of Pentacles? Really take that time to allow yourself to heal too. Just take your time with it. Really honor your emotions, honor your experiences and maybe what you went through, because that will really help in facilitating this healing process that you're going through. So while you're kind of, rebuilding your life and starting again, I feel like you're going to also be simultaneously emotionally and mentally healing from something that has maybe even taken a toll on a bit of your energy, a bit of your emotions. So just be kind to yourself. Page of Pentacles, Eight of Cups. What do we need to know about this? Walking away. Oh, wow. How beautiful. So some of you are really starting collaboration with maybe like a group of people. I feel like this new beginning is going to be very supportive. I feel like there's a lot of abundance. There's a lot of blessings, good luck. There's a lot of growth that's going to happen here for you in this new beginning. So whatever it is that you're investing your energy into, there's going to be exponential growth is what I'm hearing. So in the beginning, it may start off a little bit at a time, like trickles, but then you'll find it start to grow really quickly. So keep going what you're doing. Follow your intuition. Put your energy where you feel the most empowered, where you feel the best, and that really helps to encourage your confidence. I'm hearing something along those lines. So I feel like you're going to be actually joining a group, or joining maybe even a community that really sees things in the way that you see them, or really aligns with your values. And I think that is going to really bring some kind of vision together here for you. And it's all because you are detaching yourself, because the thing is, sometimes when we put so much of our energy into one thing, it's like all our focus is going there, and then we can't really clearly see where there are other possibilities for our life to feel more fulfilled. So I feel like right now you're coming out of a space of feeling disappointed. Like, for example, if there's a relationship that's ending, or you're walking away from some kind of situation that's been very draining for you. For some time, all your focus and energy could have been in that situation, because it takes time to process. But now you are shifting your gear, you're shifting your focus away from that situation, because it's almost like, I don't know how much longer I need to really mull over this situation, or really sit in this energy, because it's clearly not going to grow, and I already know that I want to walk away from it. So there's really no point in me continuing to look at it and continuing to dissect it and trying to understand it. I know that I want to walk away. I know that I want to pull my energy back. So it's time for me to shift my focus and my energy onto something that I know I will see that will grow for me. So I feel like you're making that shift in perspective, or shift of focus this month. And that's where you're going to start to see a lot of growth, as soon as you shift your energy onto what does work for you, what is going to make you happy, what's going to bring you fulfillment in your life. And in the beginning, it may feel like you're almost trying to find your balance between those two, because it's such a big move. But I feel like you will quickly find stability, because you're also going to find support. It does feel like a bit of a courageous move, actually, though. I mean, I feel like whatever you're walking away from maybe has been something that you've been kind of attached to for quite some time, or maybe something that you've been, tethered to for a while. And so I feel like making this shift is going to require a bit of strength, but it's almost like you're doing it, though. You're doing it, and the minute you kind of really dedicate yourself to something, or just your energy totally goes in that direction of this new beginning, you're really going to start to love it, and you're really going to start to see growth, and it's just going to feel very, very supportive. But there's like that initial beginning courageous step of shifting. So, okay, let's keep going. Otherwise, I could probably just go on forever on that. Okay. The Emperor. I love this. So this is all about proactive action on your dreams and your goals, and really taking charge and leadership in your own life. So for a lot of you, this could be, so we have the Hanged Man here. Okay, so what else do we need to know about this? So this could have been something in the past where some of you may have really felt blocked in a situation. So we could take this in two ways. One is that you may have some of you could be connected to an emperor who feels very blocked and stuck, or there's been a relationship with an emperor that has felt very blocked and stuck. Another interpretation is that you could have felt, in general, if you're resonating with this Emperor energy, because essentially this energy is masculine energy, right? So for us, if we feel a bit blocked in our masculine energy, sometimes that could look like we are having trouble with our career, our finances, or something where we are having trouble taking action, taking responsibility, leadership, command, control over a situation in our life. We could have felt a bit stuck, stagnant, don't know which way to move or which way to remedy some kind of situation. But I feel like we're coming unblocked because this is in your past position. So I feel like there's forward movement here. There is some kind of energy where we're coming unstuck or unblocked here. Or this could be someone in your life that is coming out of this energy of the Hanged Man. There was some kind of delay. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Okay, I feel like there's also this energy of like no longer wanting to wait, no longer wanting to delay something or prolong something with this Knight of Wands. Like this Knight of Wands is like, okay, I don't want this anymore. I'm good. Like I can't stay in this one situation anymore. This is growing stagnant. It's getting heavy. It's growing stale, and I need to move. I need to go. This is not working for me. That's the vibe I'm getting from this Knight of Wands. And then we have the King of Wands, which is there's this fiery determination to kind of push forward and to make something happen and to create a new reality, a new outcome. There's a lot of confidence and determination and willpower that the King of Wands is bringing to your reading this month. And I feel like Spirit is guiding you to really tap into this King of Wands energy for this month to make something happen, to make something real. So being very present in your day-to-day life and kind of taking action on the things that you know will bring you happiness, that will bring you joy, bring you prosperity. Whatever it is that you're wanting to find balance more in your life, Spirit is kind of guiding you to kind of embody this King of Wands type of vibe, this type of energy, and allow yourself to go after the things that you really want. And this may be something that's a bit different from what you're used to. So you really are coming into a different vibe for yourself. So this could actually be somewhat of a growing pains. Where it's like you're learning to embody, and this may not resonate for everybody, but I do feel like for some of you, this King of Wands is like, if you're used to a different type of energy, like if you're used to, I'm not even sure what the right wording would be, but I feel like with the King of Wands wants you to be maybe more proactive in something that you're really wanting. Because it could be something that you want, you have like on your vision board, but maybe we haven't taken action on it yet. But we really, really desire to. And so this King of Wands is kind of like, what are you waiting for? Let's do it. Let's go. Let's start making the offers. Let's start applying for things. Let's start going after making something real, making something tangible, and be really like kind of have that go-getter kind of energy, like find that fire within you is what I'm hearing here. So what else do we need to know about this King of Wands? Yeah, this is what's going to help you come unstuck. This is what's going to help you to, there's something here where it's, some of us could feel like we have been kind of stuck in a certain way of thinking or in a certain way of like a certain perspective that maybe has limited our options, or feeling like there's only a certain path that we can take. But this King of Wands is actually kind of blowing all of that out of the water, and your vision is expanding, and you're starting to see a lot more possibilities for yourself once you kind of come out of this Eight of Swords energy, which is what I see happening for you this month. So you're going to see this month for yourself feeling a lot more like there's so many more options available to you than you realized, or than what you allowed yourself to fully embrace in the past. Really coming out of some kind of comfort zone, or coming out of a certain pattern or a cycle that just no longer is resonating with you, and you're really starting to see those shifts take place for you. They may not be happening as quickly as you want them to, but there is definitely movement there. So I feel like there's a really big breakthrough kind of happening here in terms of something that has really been pretty stubborn in the sense of not wanting to break loose or break free, some kind of blockage. And not saying that you've been stubborn. I feel like there's some kind of energy that may have been pretty heavy or dense, and it takes some time to kind of really work through. So, but I feel like there's a breakthrough here this month for that. Actually, I kind of want to pull one more here for this Eight of Swords. I'm feeling like this is not done. Can we have one more for this Eight of Swords? What's happening with this for Pisces, this Eight of Swords? Oh, wow. How beautiful. Love that. I love this. The Queen of Swords. Yeah. So it's like she comes in with her sword and just kind of cuts herself loose from anything, all the binds and all the restrictions that have been there for her. And I feel like this also could be some things that have been there since childhood, actually, is what I'm picking up on. So there's a lot to sort through here. And I feel like you've been doing that work on doing that. And I don't feel like this is actually going to have too much of a hold over you anymore. I feel like you're really doing this kind of sweeping, just I am done. You're clearing out all that energy, which is the Queen of Swords. That's what she's coming in to say. Clearing out all the energy so you have a clear path ahead. So the Queen of Swords is clearing the way for this King of Wands to come through, to bust through, and to really allow themselves to kind of make their mark in the world, to kind of go after certain opportunities that they may have felt like they've been held back from before. There's also a really powerful solar plexus energy coming through from this King of Wands. So that may be an energy center that's really healing for some of you as well, which is also helps with our willpower, our confidence, our ability to kind of go after things and kind of take action. So if you feel like that is something you are struggling with, healing the solar plexus really helps with that. And I really love to use like sound and like singing bowls and even subliminals, things like that, that really help to clear up the energy there. So that may be helpful for some of you. Okay, let's move on here. Let's see what we have coming up here for the 5 of Cups. Okay. So this is... what is this about for Pisces? The 5 of Cups, the near future. What is this about for 5 of Cups? I feel like there's something transforming about this 5 of Cups. I have this feeling you've been in this energy of 5 of Cups for actually quite some time. I feel like there's something changing about this. Yeah. Something changing, choices, making a different choice, going in another direction. You're done. It's like you're done carrying this weight. You're done carrying the heaviness of something. No more. What do I need to know about this? Wow, beautiful. 9 of Cups. I love this. There is something that you're creating from some experience that you've had. And you're able to, this is the Magician, because I'm really seeing alchemy here. So you are paving a new path for yourself, building a new structure for yourself, like this new foundation, a completely new narrative. You're healing through a lot of things, I feel like some of you have been carrying some heaviness, like carrying for a while. Like this is not new energy. I feel like this is energy from the past. It could even be stuff from like childhood, like stuff from really long ago. And you're really doing that work to clear a lot of that, or you might have already done that work to clear a lot of that out. And now you're kind of at a crossroads where you're kind of like, where do I want to go from here? But you are definitely going to be very happy and very fulfilled with where you're going, because the 9 of Cups is all about, one, it's a wish granted. And it's also about, you know, that feeling of feeling very content and satisfied and at peace. There's a gift that's coming in here for you. There's some kind of gift that's happening here for you. And it's something you've been wishing for, and it's something you've worked very hard for. And you're so ready. I almost feel emotional because it's something that your heart's been kind of like yearning for quite some time. And it's like a personal thing. It's not necessarily like, it could be a relationship, but I'm kind of feeling it's more of like a personal thing that you want for your own life, like something you can give yourself for your own life kind of thing, something you've been wanting for a really long time. And that's coming in here for you. Like Spirit is trying to guide you to where to find that or how to create that for yourself. But there's something that's going to just make you really happy here. Very beautiful, Pisces. Okay. 6 of Cups. What do we need to know about this? 6 of Cups. Knight of Pentacles. See the Star. So healing. Okay. Some of you have been really working on healing wounds from childhood, from the past as well. Because the Star card is also a card of healing. It's a card of also wishes come true again, manifesting. But with the Knight of Pentacles, the Star, there's something here that there could be some kind of memory or some kind of experience from the past, from childhood, that you are closing up the chapter on, that you're healing. What can we know about this for Pisces? What's happening here for Pisces? Yeah. You're really ready to move forward. I do see there is something about shifting your energy to align yourself with a new vibe, like a new vibration. So there's something happening here about that too. It's also like with this 9 of Wands, you're setting boundaries here. You're setting boundaries with how much, this is really important. This feels really specific. You are setting boundaries with how much you are allowing certain experiences from your past to continue to affect your present day and the future. So, for example, you could be something that you're recognizing or you're able to see is how maybe certain circumstances, certain situations, certain, just experiences that you've had. I feel like you're kind of analyzing, you're looking back and you're looking at how much weight we may have unconsciously given to a certain situation, to certain experiences, how much we've allowed that to affect certain things in our life in the going forward. Or, it's like something happened in childhood, how much we let that affect us later on. And so we're looking at these patterns. And so with the 9 of Wands, you are ready to, you're seeing the pattern in that, the cycle in that, and you're ready to close that up. And you no longer want those things to you're really letting go. In a nutshell, you're letting go. You're letting go of a lot of things that are just not serving you. You've learned what you needed to learn. There's nothing new. I feel like there's nothing new I need to see here. And it's just going to keep me in this loop the more I reflect on it. So I feel like emotionally, you're really just detaching yourself. In so many ways this month, you're detaching yourself from anything that feels like a heavy weight. Okay, let's move on to the Ace of Pentacles here, because this is such a beautiful, and I love how we have the Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles here as well. So that's very lucky. I love it when the Ace of Pentacles comes out because it's such it's promising energy, right? Like it's whatever new beginnings we have, there's a lot of potential for growth in that. So I really like to see that. And this is in your environment as well. So there's something new that you're building, that you are cultivating, that has a lot of potential to it. It has a lot of possibilities for growth and opportunities and to climb from there. So what do we need to know about this? The Ace of Pentacles for Pisces. What do we need to know about the Ace of Pentacles for Pisces? There is something here about really honoring your uniqueness, your unique authenticity. You're recognizing your worth. You're recognizing your worth, what you offer, what you bring to the table. You're highlighting that in yourself this month. And there's something about that where it's like the minute you start to zone in on that, the more you start to see how much you are actually capable of doing, or how much more you can actually build, how much more you can actually, expand in something that you're doing. You might also kind of see like where, you haven't been taking full advantage of something that is already there, like already in place. Like there could have been something that you got started on, but maybe we haven't been able to see in what direction we want to take it in, or what we can do with it, like how much we can grow with it, what are the possibilities. But there's something about that this month where you're starting to see that, where you're starting to see possibilities based off of you recognizing how much you actually bring to the table, if that makes sense. Wow, yeah, Page of Cups. I feel like I'm hearing a new way of relating. So this could be a new way of relating to the world around you, or to other people, or even with yourself. I feel like the relationship you have with yourself is changing as well. So maybe this is an improvement in like self-esteem, or just what you see when you look in the mirror. This is like a new way of relating with yourself, a new way of maybe even how you speak to yourself, your thoughts. That kind of thing. There's like this new relationship, but I feel like this relationship has a lot to do with your relationship with yourself. And that is making all the difference in what you're attracting or what direction you're moving in here. definitely moving into an abundance mindset. Wow, how beautiful. Look, we have the Emperor. So that's beautiful because the Emperor here is all about standing in his power. And this applies whether we're male or female. So this is about someone really owning their like who they are. You know, they are very sure of themselves, very confident, not in a like a narcissistic way, but like in a very just a beautifully balanced way. Knows how to take command and control of their own life, kind of really stays on top of things, organized, stable, reliable, and dependable. And so that's really important as well, because it's almost like you're learning to depend on yourself or rely on yourself, learning to trust yourself on a deeper level and really being able to move forward, being able to grow in that direction. So this is really exciting, actually, because this is just the narrative of, you know, the trajectory is changing here for you based on how you relate to yourself. Okay, the Four of Swords. What is this about? So the Four of Swords here, I am seeing that this is an energy that you're actually desiring to come out of, which is interesting. So the Four of Swords, I feel like there's something you're wanting to express, something you're wanting to, it could be something that you felt a bit stagnant, like the energy has felt a bit stagnant, almost like a writer's block kind of thing. And for some reason, that feather in her hand is reminding me of like a quill. So I feel like maybe some of you are writers or you're wanting to express something, but you may have felt like there's a bit of a block there, like, you know, not really getting to, I don't know, there's something kind of standing in the way. But I feel like there's this desire to come out of that energy, like wanting to kind of put things in motion and get going here. So what do we need to know about this with the Four of Swords for Pisces? Oh my goodness. I love that this card came out. We have the Ace of Wands. So this is fire, passion, action, movement, also very strong sacral chakra energy. So joy and desire, and to really like, you know, it's interesting because I feel like you're making this decision or this choice to move away from something, and it's almost like making that conscious, energetic decision is really just bringing in this fresh new energy of, you know, here is, it's like just something comes alive, you know, it's like the minute you start to acknowledge, oh my gosh, I can totally put my energy in this one thing, it just blooms and just you get all these ideas. A lot of Ace of Wands is also this explosion of ideas, and you just want to run with it. You just want to go with it. And it's interesting here because you also have the Four of Swords again at the bottom of the deck. So this could be something that has really felt kind of stuck and frozen. And there's this idea that is starting to thaw out for you. It could be something that's been sitting there kind of marinating, like an idea or a dream or a vision has been really going through its own change, its own metamorphosis, needing for it to kind of get to the right energetic space to kind of embrace it and to run with the idea. And so I feel like this month there's going to be these ideas that are going to really help you come out of this dream-like kind of sleepy kind of energy. Like you're ready to wake up from meditation. You're ready to come out of the frozen, like this ice block that she's kind of frozen in is ready to melt down. So there could be like a brilliant idea or some kind of arrival of something that's going to break you out of this Four of Swords kind of energy here. What else do I need to know about this Ace of Wands? Yeah, breakthrough. Look at that, breakthrough. Really utilizing your ideas, your thoughts, your just having really like laser-like sharp clarity and breaking free from anything that has been weighing you down and breaking free from anything that has blocked you in the past. And it's the Six of Swords. Walking away from chaos, breaking away from chaos. There's an empowerment here with the Six of Swords. There's an empowering decision that you're making for your life, for what you want to build, what you want to grow. This is like going to feel very empowering, the Six of Swords. And I feel like it's something you're going to be doing very quietly. I feel like you're going to be doing it in a way that it's not very obvious to other people. You are not really announcing it. There is something that you are moving away from that's just going to be very discreet. Yeah, you're holding your ground. You're standing your ground. Because I feel like something that you're changing about your life may not be something that other people approve of. It could be something that may have, other people may resist, or there's like this need to kind of do it in a way that, you're not coming against a whole bunch of like conflict. Because it's almost like that's the last thing I need right now. So I feel like you're kind of moving in silence. Wow, really standing in your power. Really moving into your full expression of this beautiful divine feminine energy where you're trusting the universe, where you are really connecting with your sense of worth. I feel like you're moving away from something out of self-love. You're doing it because you love yourself. You're doing it because you want better for yourself, because you no longer want to be in a place of resistance. You no longer want to be in this place of having to constantly fight your way into or fight your way through things. Like you want things to be effortless. You want them to flow. You want to be in alignment with that abundance that is rightfully yours. So I feel like you're moving away from anything that kind of puts you in that energy of like, I always feel like this is a struggle. You don't want to struggle anymore. And I feel like you're moving away from that. So very beautiful. I love that. We have 2 emperors that showed up here. And then at the very end, in your final outcome, we have the Empress. So beautiful balance, beautiful empowerment, and really kind of taking action and being proactive in what you really want for yourself. It's like whatever it is that you want for yourself, you're giving it to yourself. You're being your own prince or princess charming in your own life. And it's just kind of really setting the stage for a whole new chapter, a new narrative. There's a beautiful breakthrough happening here for you this month. So I love this. Oh, I love this. And then look at that. We have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. So you are ready to go. There's a very fiery energy here for you. It's going to be a busy month. I feel like it's going to be a month of a lot of action, a lot of movement, a lot of change. This is you coming out of that Four of Swords. This is you coming out of restriction, stagnation, blockages, anything that got put on hold, put on ice. There's like a lot of things that are just melting off, and there's inspiring ideas. There's creative ideas. This is like, you're not holding back anymore. You're going for it. You're going after it. You're going for it. Beautiful movement. Love that. Okay. Let's pick some oracle cards here for you. So what is a challenge for Pisces this month? What's a challenge that Pisces is dealing with this month? Challenge for Pisces. Yeah, healing the chaos. Yeah, for sure. So remember I said like there's this, you're walking away from something, but you're still kind of like in this transition period. Like you're really closing up a chapter, but you're not fully in the new beginning. But the thing is that the way that this chaos is healed is by you fully stepping into that new beginning. So it kind of naturally heals these old patterns and these old cycles. And so you're kind of in this transition period of that. So there's like some things that are happening simultaneously, like you're juggling a lot of things. So you're going to feel a bit, it's going to feel a bit like you're in flux, like your life is in flux a bit, but it's because things are kind of being rearranged so they can feel more aligned, more than they ever have before. So it's kind of a necessary shakeup is what it feels like. Okay, what's something positive? What's something positive that Pisces can look forward to in the month of September? What is something positive that Pisces can look forward to in the month of September? just one, please. What is something positive that Pisces can look forward to in the month of September? You might surprise yourself, is what I'm hearing. You're going to surprise yourself with, I feel like there's some things that you're going to be doing depending on the circumstances and some of the challenges the specific unique challenges that have held you back in the past, whatever those were, because it's going to be different for everyone. So whatever those unique set of challenges have been for you, the breakthroughs that you see happening with that is going to surprise even you. Because it's like you're seeing a version of yourself even you have not met. So that's going to be really interesting, I feel like, at first, and then empowering afterwards. But I feel like you're going to be happy, though. Yeah, adventures. You're embracing new things. You're taking risks. I feel like there's also going to be a lot of people that, like outsiders, like family, friends, people who know you pretty well, that are seeing like this new side to you. And maybe a side to you that they either have not seen in a very long time or they've never seen before. And they had no idea that you even had a side, like this side to you before. So it's like you may be saying yes to something that you may have in the past, like would have never done in a million years. Or you would have never gone over there, or would have never dated someone like that, or like maybe that's so different from your type, So there's like some things that you're shaking up, some things that you're just doing really differently that resonate so well with you because there's this profound connection that you're having with yourself that you may have never had before. And so that's giving you so much clarity with what you want. And you could also be finding that where you are in your life right now there's a lot of things there that don't really match up with who you are, who you feel you are on the inside now because of so much of the changes and the healing that's happened. So as you shift and change, there's going to be people outside of you that are also going to have to keep up with this change in you. So you're going to see that as well. There are people who love you, people who want the best for you. They're just going to have to, it's almost like their eyes are also adjusting to what they're seeing in you as well. But it'll all balance out and level out at some point. So just hang in there during all these changes for you, Pisces. Let's pick one more. What else is another positive for Pisces here that's coming up for them this month? What else can they look forward to this month of September? What else can Pisces look forward to in the month of September? Oh, I love that, thriving. You're going somewhere where you're going to thrive, where you're going to stand out. I feel like there's also something here about your gifts and your talents truly being seen, really being acknowledged. I feel like there's something that you're doing that's you're going to stand out from the crowd. It's going to be something that you're set apart from your competitors or the competition or whatever it is that you're in. There's something here where it's like, it's something that comes really naturally to you. So it just naturally, you just naturally stand out in it. And it could be something that, like a field where others have to really, really work on, really, really, really try at. And for you, it just kind of comes naturally. So it's almost like, maybe someone who has been doing that one thing for years, you kind of get it like in the first shot kind of thing. So I kind of feel like there's something here that just comes really naturally to you that it's instinctual, almost like second nature. And it really causes you to stand out from the crowd. So I feel like that maybe just for a few of you, that feels very specific, but I do see that there. Okay, let's do a guidance from the unicorns. Guidance from the unicorns for Pisces here. Sanctuary, yeah. So take time out from the world, spend more time alone, meditate, or go on a retreat. Yeah. So I feel like for some of you, this is also going to be important in terms of when, as you are healing through things, the guidance from the unicorns is kind of telling you, take it one day at a time. Again, I remember saying earlier, like, allow yourself to acknowledge how far you've come. It's okay that not everything is going to fall into place on day one. Like you wake up one day and you realize, oh my gosh, I need to make all these changes. They're not going to happen all at once. Really validate your own journey. Also, don't let other people rush you. Especially if, I don't know, I'm just kind of picking up on this real quick. So this may be very specific to one person. If this is like a relationship, and there's some changes that need to kind of happen in a relationship in order for something to kind of manifest, don't let other people rush you in your journey of finding yourself and kind of getting yourself on the path that is going to make you happy. So remember that this isn't about other people and what they want. This is about what you want for your life. Honor your journey, the experiences you've had, and make sure that those have a voice, that your experience is what you want, what you've been through, what you've experienced, how you have felt in a situation. Make sure you give that a microphone, that you give that a voice, because sometimes in certain situations, if we don't do it, it's going to just kind of fall to the back. And, and other people don't know that, you went through something too, or you also have like something to say about it. I feel like this is very specific, but that's something I kind of feel like, allow yourself to honor your own journey. And don't let people rush you into what they want for you or what they want from you, that kind of thing. This is your time to really be in alignment with your soul expression. I feel like this is something you've really worked for, something you fought for. And I feel like this is a time of self-love for you. So make sure that comes first. Okay. Let's do one more here, from the animal deck. So animal guidance for Pisces for September. Guidance from the animal kingdom. Oh, beautiful. Ooh, we have quite a few here. Okay, we had too many cards fall out, so let me just do that again. Guidance from the animal kingdom for Pisces. What do the animals have to say for Pisces, September? Okay, beautiful. It's so interesting. I know that this is definitely the card for you because when that huge stack fell out, this was the card that fell on top and it showed up again here. Time for a deep dive. Yeah, so make sure that, so this is also, I'm also kind of seeing that this is your time of transformation. You are like, really coming into your true beauty, your true authenticity. And you have a lot to offer the world. You have so much to express, so much to show. And this is your time to really allow the world to see you in that authenticity, in that beautiful expression. And really having that deep connection with yourself. So again, with that sanctuary and time for a deep dive, this is about you getting really honest and real with yourself about where do you see your life going? Or if you could choose, like if you could silence out all the voices and all the things that you think other people want from you or what they think you should do, even if it's, let's say, like a very spiritual connection relationship, because sometimes those can have such power over us, and just like set all of that, everything to the side for a second. And if you could choose like anything, what do you see for yourself? What do you want for yourself? And so I kind of feel like that is a really big message here from the swan spirit, to make sure that you are authentic and that you really stay loyal to your heart's true desires. Very beautiful. Okay. I hope you have a really beautiful month ahead. There's definitely some beautiful gifts and blessings on the way here for you that are opening up, a lot of doors opening up here for you. I feel like you're ready to kind of put some heavier chapters behind you. Make sure you take care of yourself this month. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if this reading did resonate, comment below. I would love to hear about your journey and what's kind of going on for you guys, or how this reading related. And I will see you for next month. Bye, Pisces.